Hi Virgo, this is your tarot scope for July 2020, and we're just looking at your energy of the month for July. I'm calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light. I'm asking them to give me the messages I need to hear for you, for Virgo Collective, for your highest and greatest good and most benevolent outcomes. What is it that you need to know for July 2020? What is your energy of the month? Let's see. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right. The first thing that I notice, Virgo, is your resistance to change. It's like, I don't want any change. I have complete resistance to it. I don't want anything to be wonky or funny. I don't want the rug to be pulled out from under me. There's just resistance to that. So I'm also noticing the big picture is feeling unstable, ungrounded. I'm also hearing unnurtured. So that makes things a little bit like nervous or unsettled. Okay, so I'm asking your higher self, what is going on here with this resistance and with this big picture of being unsettled, being scared of being unsettled? What wants to come out there? Right. There's something going on with a whole new way of looking at things. And so there's this opportunity to look at things a whole completely new, different way. And there's part of you that's like, but I don't want to look at things in a whole new way, in a different way. But it's an opportunity to. So it's there. And let's see. Your higher self is, I'm going to say your higher self is saying that your personality self is having a challenging, bad attitude about this change. Oh, let's see. It's like there's negative self-speak about this change, around this change. Even it looks like past, present, future, like in the past, things were, what I'm hearing is going your way. Things were going your way. And so everything was sunny and wonderful. And then present time, it's like something has messed with the chi. Somebody has messed with your chi. It looks like there's some upset about some things that have changed, some things that are not going the way that you want them to go. There's some disappointment and upset around some things that have changed. It's not like everything has been overturned, but enough has been overturned that kind of flips you around. And it's like my self-confidence isn't even the way that I want it to be because of this change. It's just making me feel uneasy. So, excuse me, Virgo, your trajectory is talking about doing something on your own. It's talking about there might be several different options, but you only see one of them. Even the heart of the situation is like, I need to move forward, but I am dragging my feet and I don't want to move forward. I'm not ready to surrender to the moving forward bit. This, I feel like, has to do with some kind of a partnership. It could be a love partnership. Your angels and guides are talking about some kind of great disappointment. However, it doesn't have to be a love partnership. It can be a friendship, and it also can be a business type partnership. It can also be a partnership with, it's not really a thought or idea, it's more of an endeavor. It can be a partnership, like a lot of thought and a lot of planning was put into this particular endeavor, and now it's like taking your partnership away from the endeavor. It's taking your energy out of the endeavor, or maybe the opportunity to do that for some reason. What's the reason? It's like, it's almost like the resources aren't there. Your heart is there, but the resources aren't available. Even happening now and into the near future, it's like the foundation is just not solid for this. The foundation is not solid. Your advice is talking about recognizing the alchemy that is not happening here. what's interesting too is that all of this energy is coming from the place of the Wheel of Fortune. This might have really looked like a great thing at the beginning. It doesn't even necessarily mean that it's not. It also doesn't mean that, I mean, this change that you're resistant to or reluctant to move forward to, this actually could be a really good thing for you. It's coming from this place of, ooh, I want to say great wealth, but it's abundance. It's this place of things falling into place and being okay. But it does have to do with change and movement in a different direction before it can actually look like it's turning into this thing that makes sense. I'm hearing prioritize. You need to prioritize some things. What do you need to prioritize, Virgo? Both of these want to come out. You need to prioritize what is true, what is safe. What is true, what is safe, what is real, what is founded, what is grounded, all of these things. It's also about going by the books, something like, this is not about fly by the seat of your pants kind of thing. This is like, I don't even feel like this is necessarily overdone. You're moving away from it. You'll never see it again. It's more like, it's not grounded right now. The foundation's not there right now. You need to go off and do something on your own first. But this, if you want this to work, it's got to be done by the books. You got to follow the rules. And even your angels and guides are like, this is not your first rodeo. You know how to do this. Why do you want to continue doing this when you know this other thing needs to be prioritized first? You need to come back to this perhaps, but you got to do something else before you can make this solid. Okay. What else, Virgo? I want to know more about the big picture. So the big picture right now is the King of Pentacles reversed. So he's not feeling too hot. This could also be someone, I want to say he's not feeling too hot, like he's ungrounded. He's not feeling sensical about the situation. But this is also, there's some narcissism here. And there's the energy of narcissism. It doesn't mean someone's necessarily a narcissist, but it's like, basically, there's some tunnel vision going on. Tunnel vision, nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody's going to tell me anything I don't already know. I know how to do it all. I know how this is supposed to go. So there's some energy that's resistance. And those are the two cards that were together in the resistance arena, the very first things that came out. So what else about this big picture? Virgo, this one wants to come out too. Wow. This does look like two people actually not being able to agree on something. We've got the King of Pentacles reversed. We've got the King of Wands reversed too. And then we've got the Justice card reversed. So it's like there's been some kind of disagreement here. Oh, I want to say somebody is doing me wrong or something like that. But it kind of feels like both of you think the other is doing the other wrong. Or you're just not agreeing on something. And so this thing is going a way that you don't want it to go. Huh. Okay. Aha. I was just going to ask, how can this trajectory change up? You know, here's the Magician card. This is the ideal situation. This is where everything has a course. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Everything finds its course. Everything has a course. So this has to do more so with timing. It has to do more so with getting your ducks in a row, getting all those investments or those plans together so that they can all work together. It's like maybe someone you want to invest time and energy into this. Sorry, Virgo. They're not investing what you want them to invest, whatever it is, time, energy, effort. But it literally is a matter of time. It's not, I don't see like, no soup for you. It's more like, it just is going to take some time. Something else needs to be done, or somebody needs to go, I even hear on a sabbatical. There's some kind of hiatus that needs to happen. Somebody going off on their own, but the trajectory ultimately is the Magician. This is like all things manifested, all things come together in a huge way, in a shift, in a spiritual shift, in a very congruent way. I like it. I'm afraid that you're going to have to deal with some change. You're going to have to think about doing things a brand new way, but that's also, that Judgment card is also about reconciliation. So this is also about it coming together, but maybe not coming together the way you first planned that it was going to come together. Things have to shift and change, adjust, and then they can come together, and then they can be really solid in the future. One more advice card. Yep. Your advice is to notice what is not coming together, to alchemize, and then the next one is don't pursue this just now. It is just not the right time. Don't pursue it right now. Keep it on the shelf. Okay, Virgo. Have a wonderful July, and I'll see you soon. I'll do some mid-month for you, around mid-month.